Hello. Today we're going to do a tapping meditation, and this tapping meditation is to release any heaviness that you might be experiencing in this moment. And this might be a heaviness related to an event in your life, a diagnosis. Maybe it's attached to something that happened in your past or something that will come in the future. Maybe it's to current events, things happening in your community, news that you're hearing, something that might be weighing on your heart. And so we tap to lift this up to release some of this heaviness. And so let's begin, and we tap on that karate part of the hand, and we're tapping to release a heaviness. And even though I'm experiencing a heaviness on my heart, I can accept myself. Even though right now I am experiencing some heaviness, I can be in this moment and I can accept myself. I can accept myself as I'm experiencing this, my thoughts, my emotions, the sensations that I'm currently experiencing. And we'll go ahead and rest our hands just for a moment. And as we talked about this heaviness, what came to mind for you? Maybe there's something specific happening in your life in this moment that's causing a sense of dis-ease, a discomfort, a heaviness. It's time to release this. And in order to do so, we have to bring it to the tapping on the inside of the eyebrows. Right now, in this moment, I am experiencing. And go ahead and say it out loud. What is it that you're experiencing? What came to mind for you? And we'll tap on the outside of the eyes. I know that sometimes life can feel hard and it feels so heavy. And maybe that's what you're experiencing right now. You're experiencing a heaviness. Something tough is happening in your life and it feels heavy. And we tap under the eyes, but it feels like I need to just suck it up, that I need to be strong. That's what I was taught. I need to hide it from others and not let others see what I'm going through. And that's what I do. I suck it up. I'm strong. I tell myself that I can handle this. And so I tuck it away. This heaviness. And let's tap under the nose on top of the lip. But I can feel this heaviness in my body. It's still there. And where do you feel it? For some of us, we might feel it on the chest, maybe on the shoulders. Maybe this heaviness is resting in the head and we can feel tension and tightness across the forehead or the temples, the back of the neck. Or maybe it's in the gut. And maybe because we're holding on, everything is being held on and we're constipated and we just don't feel good. But this is us being tough. This is us sucking it up. And let's tap on the chin. And this heaviness that comes, it comes with a story. This heaviness is here because of this. This heaviness is here. It started when somebody said something happened. I can remember exactly when it started. Or maybe it came on slowly over time. Or maybe it has a name, a person. What is the story behind your heaviness? And remind yourself that you can breathe, you can relax as we talk about this difficult heaviness that in this moment you are safe. And let's tap on the collarbone. And I thought by now I could handle this heaviness. I thought I had the skills, the knowledge. I thought I had the tools to move through this. But it keeps coming back. This heaviness keeps returning. And we'll stop tapping just for a moment to place our hands onto our heart. And I want you to send yourself some compassion. It's okay that this heaviness is here. It's okay that this heaviness keeps coming back. It's because you're human. It is because you have such a big heart and you care. We offer ourselves compassion for experiencing this. And we breathe in and we release out. And let's continue our tapping as we tap under the arm. And even though I can accept myself right now in this moment, that I can accept that this heaviness is here, I can also accept the idea that I can change. I can change my behaviors, my thoughts, that I can shift this heaviness and experience it different. And we tap on the top of the head and think about this idea of shifting and changing. Maybe this is scary. Maybe this is exciting. Maybe this is doubtful. We accept and we soften. And rest your hands and check in with yourself. How are you feeling now about that heaviness? How is it resting in the body? Does it feel the same? Is it shifting? Is it lighter? Maybe it's heavier because we've been talking about it. We breathe. And let's continue tapping, and let's begin to tap on the idea of how we want to feel. And we tap on the inside of the eyebrows here. I think I'm ready. What are you ready to do? Are you ready to let this heaviness go? You ready to see it differently or shift it? You ready to move on? What are you ready to do? We tap on the outside of the eyes. Maybe we're ready to shift our perspective, to change how we experience this heaviness. I once heard someone use this idea that problems are not problems, they're puzzles. They are things to be figured out. And we tap under the eyes and they think about that idea that this isn't a problem, but a puzzle. This is a heaviness that is created for me to become stronger, to learn lessons. Maybe the lesson is to bring others in, to help me, to ask for help, to learn how to ask for help. Maybe this is a lesson for me so that I become more resilient, more creative. This is a puzzle for me, this heaviness. And let's tap under the nose on top of the lip. I can release and I can let this go. I can learn from this experience. I can change how I experience it. I can see it differently. And we remind ourselves that we are safe in this moment and we can breathe. And tap on the chin. I can view my heaviness differently. And how do you want to view this heaviness? As a lesson? As a puzzle? Maybe you want to view it outside of your body, not a part of you. And let's tap on the collarbone. I'm in control. I have the ability to manage this heaviness differently than I have been. I'm in control. I'm in control. I've got this. And we'll stop for a moment and let's rest the hands onto the heart. And again, we offer ourselves compassion. We offer ourselves compassion for where we are in this moment. And not to be upset that we didn't do this earlier, that we didn't think of this idea, that we didn't separate ourselves from the heaviness. We do what we do with the skills in that moment, with our capacity at that time. But as we learn to lift up and separate, to see the heaviness differently, it becomes easier. And we offer ourselves compassion. And we breathe. And let's continue to tap, and we tap under the arm. I can visualize this heaviness lifting up and out, dissipating, feeling lighter. I can separate myself from the heaviness. I can break it into smaller chunks, more manageable pieces. I can now see that I've got this. I've got this. And we tap on the top of the head and we soften into the idea that this heaviness is here to make us stronger, to help us see things differently, to learn a lesson. Whatever it is for you, we see it differently now, and we soften into this idea. I've got this. And rest your hands, taking in a deep breath, and let it go. And let's bring the hands to the heart one more time, and we offer ourselves compassion. We accept ourselves where we are in this moment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And take a deep breath in and let it go.